Hello everybody and welcome to Nearly Not Quite Gaming. My name is Rob, my hair is gone, I'm aware of it, I'm also not wearing a hat, it's really weird for me as well, okay? Okay, now I'm playing a game called Losing Control, which is part of the Self-Care Jam. Just to kind of, I don't really know, I think it's worth just playing it and seeing what we get. Just trying to see if we can move around. Oh, I can. I have to click to move. Just moving very, very slowly, seem to be in some sort of blizzard. I believe it's actually meant to be a game about dealing with grief. I feel lost. I feel like I'm stumbling in the dark. I can only see short distances ahead of me. I can't figure out which way I'm going, which way is the right way, if such a thing even exists. There is a big thing. Doubt it. Nope. No. No way. I think my character's meant to be a woman actually, but her inner monologue is me, so deal with that. Come on, just keep walking. It's only a blizzard. I feel so alone. I know there are plenty of people around me, people who care, people who want to be with me, but I keep pushing them away. Yeah, this feels like depression. 100%. Well, it's a very pretty game. You can kind of tell it's been made with the Unity engine though, which isn't a bad thing necessarily. I mean, there are some great Unity games. But every time I say Unity, I think of Rick and Morty, so... Oh my. What's coming next? Some sort of burning bush by the look of it. I feel desire, and it feels wrong. There's always the wrong person on my mind. I desire them above anyone else, but I don't want to. I want to be with them, but I can't. I feel anger. I can't help but to keep blaming myself. I feel like I'm picking the wrong choices, that there is an easy way out that I'm just too stubborn to choose. I'm so incredibly angry with myself. It's never the answer. Don't do it. Keep walking. Just keep walking. I feel like this game so far is an absolutely great metaphor for depression, and something you should really kind of look out for. You know, something that someone you may know may be dealing with things like this. This is kind of what you feel like in your head the entire time. So you know, just keep an eye out for the signs. Make sure your friends are okay. You know, and if you're feeling like this yourself, then you know. It's not an act of weakness to go and seek help. Above all, I feel like I'm losing control. I feel like I can't change my fate and it's terrifying. I worry that there are things that will forever haunt me, that they have become a part of me that will never leave. You just gotta keep pushing on. Just keep pushing on. And this looks like I'm walking in a circle. I'm not as lost as I was before. There was a period of time where I couldn't see the future at all. I couldn't imagine ever taking care of myself. I couldn't imagine being able to get out of bed every day. I couldn't imagine going to school every day. I couldn't imagine living on my own and cooking my own food. I couldn't imagine driving a car. Look at me now. As lost as I might feel sometimes, I will never be as lost as I was back then. I'm not as lonely as I was before. There was a time where I had to shut everyone off because I was too ashamed of who I had become. I kept thinking everyone hated me, that nobody wanted to be around me, that I was a burden. I will never let myself shut off like that again. I will never let myself hang out with the wrong people out of desperation again. I will never let anyone abuse my trust and my weakness again. More rocks. More people. Here's the burning tree. It's a burning bush, I guess. It's okay to feel desire. You don't always get to choose how you feel about someone, even if it's the wrong person. There is no point in blaming yourself. So I keep turning around because the wind sound makes it sound like something's going on behind me. I think one of the sounds that they sample is actually just a rattling bag, and it's annoying me. I am angry, but at least I don't hate myself anymore. All the anger in my life was always directed to myself. I never allowed myself to be angry with anyone else. I always told myself that I was the source of all that was bad in my life. It looks like I'm going uphill as well, and just around in circles. I am more in control of myself now than ever before. I remember those panic attacks where I just couldn't stop screaming and crying. They felt like an out-of-body experience. Depression had taken over my body, and all I could do was watch how my family or friends tried to console me without success. Keep going. Oh, I've clipped into the snowbank there. Just dismissing quite slowly. There's less options on my direction-y thing now. I'm so glad I feel lost from time to time. It gives me a chance to stand still for a while and finally take a look at the way I've come and the way I still want to go. I've come so far, and I will only go further. You decide your way. Smiley face. I'm glad I feel alone from time to time. It means I get time to reflect on the people around me, that I get to cut out the bad friends and appreciate the good ones. For the first time in my life, I feel like I finally have control over who I want in my life and who I don't. I feel like I'm finally surrounded by the right people. I've discovered an entire new community of people who are like-minded. I meet new people every day. I make new friends every day. There will always be times where I feel more alone. Losing friends is hard, but I have to remember that I make new friends too. See, rather than just having little stones now, it's one big stone. so it's a little bit more solid in foundation. Yeah, you should just keep a few good friends that you trust. You don't need to be the centre of attention, you don't need to be the life of the party. This isn't on fire anymore. I'm glad I feel desire. It means that I'm human. Love is a painful yet wonderful thing, and I am so glad that I get to love people and that I finally get to love myself. Heartaches can leave you hurt for a long time, but I don't feel a single regret about my past relationships. They have helped me turn into the person I am now, and through the pain, I am so grateful to love and have loved. Also, the blizzard is getting less and less. Oh, but the drum is now on fire. I'm so glad that I feel f***ing angry. Because, oh my god, it feels so good. After all these years, I'm finally allowing myself to be angry. I can finally stand up for being wronged. I'm not taking any more of your shit. All this bottled up anger is finally leaving my body, and fuck, it feels great. Oh. Everything's kind of just getting a bit shorter. Am I at the top? It feels like I'm at the top. It's a nice little sweet thing. It's a sprout. I am in control. I might not always decide which emotions to feel, but I do get to decide what to do with them. I decide to take them and accept them. I decide to take them and tell others about them. I decide to take them and turn them into beautiful things. I take them and I turn them into this game. That's where it starts again. Lisa Janssens, by the look of it. That was insightful, and I'm sure that a lot of people can completely, relate to exactly kind of what you're going through, or you've gone through with your life, and how you've got to where you are now. I think that there's some really good advice in this game. You're going to start at the bottom of the hill, and the only way that you can get out of it is to, work through it. There is always a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just kind of how it works. We all have bad times and good times and sad times, angry times, and that's okay because that makes us human. And everybody should remember that. And also remember that you do have people out there that always care about you. You're never really truly alone. You'd need to literally be a hermit to be alone fully. I mean, you're on the internet right now talking to me on a huge kind of social media outlet that allows millions of people to talk to each other. Reach out. Everything's there to help. On that note, thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see anything else. And I will see you very soon.